year on land, end quote. I gotta be honest. I think I'm starting to love this.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why.
It's entertaining.
I'm going to tell you why. If there was
great.
any chance that Micah wasn't going to get paid, I would feel guilty saying what I just said. Because that's another person's life, right? That's another
livelihood.
Yeah, he is going to get generational wealth within the next couple of weeks. That's just how they go. So now I'm just starting to get entertained by the idea of what bit is Jerry Jones doing today, because he's doing the show. We've established the Dallas Cowboys are unlike the other 31 teams. They put on a show. The other 31 teams run a football team. It's totally different. So the latest version is we've seen comparing crowds, comparing chants, all this kind of stuff. That's now what he's doing. He's comparing the chants. I love it.
But you're comparing the chance by denigrating the guy that you're trying to reach an agreement with.
That part I don't love, but yeah.
But why are you doing that? This is not somebody who you have questions about as a player or as a person. You know exactly who Micah Parsons is. You know exactly how dominant he is. You know exactly how productive he is. And you know exactly what he brings to your football team. Why are you trying to go out there and make it seem like the fans don't want him to be there, or at least that they don't want him to be there at the same clip that they do CeeDee Lamb? What is advantageous about this? And I know, CeCe, we talked about this last week. You, as somebody who played in the league and more importantly played within that organization and understand this better than anybody, I am just waiting on a player to be fed up with this, to be fed up with the charade. For a player of the caliber of Micah Parsons to say, I'm going to get my bag a lot of places.
Yes.
And I can get it at a place where A, it's more stable and I'm appreciated, and B, where I have a better chance to win. Because as long as this circus is still happening, the Dallas Cowboys are not going to be able to win a Super Bowl. And I'm just wondering which player it's going to be that says enough is enough. I don't want to be a part of this entertainment show anymore.
I have a hard time believing that there's going to be any player that draws a line in the sand in that way, because being a part of the Dallas Cowboys is so intoxicating. It's the most visible brand in all of sports. In all of sports, not just North American team sports, but in the entire world. No sports franchise is worth more money than the Dallas Cowboys. And Micah Parsons is fully aware of what that means. This is somebody that is media savvy, has a huge podcast. He understands the weight of the star. And so for him to voluntarily remove himself from that franchise, I just don't see a world where that happens. I just don't. Now, Smalls, to your point, he's going to get his money anywhere. But I think Micah Parsons wants to be a Dallas Cowboy for the rest of his career because he understands what that can do for him post-career. Now, as far as the contract getting done, it's going to happen. Completely agree with Evan. This is going to be something that they take right up until the 11th hour before the start of the regular season, and then he's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the National Football League. But as a player that's going through it, everything that he's experienced this offseason, everything that he's experienced in training camp, including the Dallas Cowboys making the decision to pay a 26-year-old Pro Bowl player that also missed several games last year due to various injuries before they paid you, it doesn't feel great. And with Jerry Jones, every single day, saying something new, to needle him, saying something new that's inflammatory, it's got to be frustrating, it's got to be maddening. And for the best player to be experiencing this, as you're trying to put your team together in training camp for the start of the regular season, I can't imagine that it's going to lead to good things for the Dallas Cowboys, especially knowing that it's an uphill climb for them in their own division because the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs and the Philadelphia Eagles reside there. It just makes no sense to me.
And the NFC runner-up, the Washington Commanders, too, reside there. But I'm glad you brought up the Jake Ferguson tight end contract on Wisconsin, Barry Alvarez's grandson. No big deal. I'm glad you brought that up.
Really good player, by the way. Really good player.
You know why that got done early-ish? Because nobody was talking about it. There's no headlines. You don't need to. It's like, oh,
we're not leading the show with that.
Yeah. Right? So, like, hey, we don't need to delay that because nobody will be talking about it if we do delay that.
No, the reason why we're talking about it is because they paid him before they paid Micah Parsons.
Yeah, because one gets headlines and one doesn't.
Yeah.
And
they paid him after his third year.
Yeah.
When he was first extension eligible.
Like a smart team would.
Which is what Micah Parsons wanted the entire time.
Right.
pay me after my third year. He said they went to him last year trying to get a deal done last offseason, and they still didn't do it. And on top of that, Jerry Jones can't help himself by continuing to talk about it and continuing to say things that have to be annoying to Micah and his camp.
But to the Jake Ferguson point, because I think it's a great thing that you just brought up. If Jake Ferguson had a level of fame like Travis Kelce, just for argument's sake, who was great, by the way, at Happy Gilmore too.
You watched it?
Yeah, I thought he was great in it, actually.
I still haven't seen it.
But if he was that famous...
Hold on.
What?
You watched Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah, what?
I thought we were waiting as a show.
No. That was...
No. I thought we were waiting
up?
as a show. Yeah, I thought we were waiting as a show to watch Happy Gilmore 2 at the ECHC2. You talked about getting the inflatable screen and the
but that
outdoor
went away.
projector.
And then I was
Why did it go away? You didn't tell me it went away. What are you doing?
Yeah, I waited too because I thought that was something we were going to do.
Yeah, I sat there and watched the first Happy Gilmore with my wife this weekend as a primer just to get ready to watch it at your place.
You watched the first one?
Yes.
I
watched the first one this weekend just to get ready to watch number 2 at the ECHD2. How could you do that?
Not prepared.
That is so selfish. I'm so selfish
because I watched it.
But you didn't say anything to anybody.
You didn't tell us.
You didn't tell us.
I said
he teased it, Smalls. He said, don't talk about it on air.
That's right.
But we're going to do it.
No, but I was told we were going to maybe get a screening, and we didn't.
We're going to do it.
That's right.
Don't talk about it on air, but it's going to happen.
You did say all this.
And then everything was quiet, and I thought this was going to be a part of the big reveal as the bigger better for number 2 as opposed to the inaugural. And you just...
We can still do it.
Well, you've
already
watched
seen
it.
Did anybody else back there watch it?
Nuno did.
I did as well.
Javante watched it.
The whole crew watched it, but you guys.
I didn't watch it.
You just said you watched it, Pat.
No, I didn't watch it.
That was me.
Oh, Cameron said that. Cameron, who we've never actually introduced on the show, and he constantly talks. So we're going to have to figure this out with Cameron,
I don't know how we're going to do the next 3 hours or 3.5 hours. I don't know how it's going to happen.
I'm amazed that you watched the first. Had you never watched the first one?
At you. No, I watched the first one.
Of course, you were dressed up as Happy Gilmore on
I wouldn't
Halloween.
be so excited about the second one if I didn't see the first one.
Do you not remember
so disgusted
our
at you.
Halloween costume? Of course he's seen it. He was Chubbs. I was the Gator.
All right.
Yeah, I think you... I don't want to spoil it.
You watched it too.
Yeah, I watched it because Javante said he watched it, enjoyed it, but so I ended up watching it. I'll save my thoughts for it. Would say probably should.
What did you expect it to be? An Oscar award-winning movie?
No, but I would just say...
You watch it for the sake of it being, like, stupid funny. That's how you watch Happy Gilmore too.
The cameos were great.
Amazing.
They were unbelievable.
Does it take away from the film, though? Because I feel like
The film? What do you think this is? Casablanca?
You probably shouldn't have watched... You should have probably watched 1 before you watched 2 again. Like, you shouldn't have gone back and watched the original Happy Gilmore to set yourself up for this one.
All right, listen.
But is it a good sequel?
I will own this. I understand the confusion. There was something that I hoped was going to happen that didn't end up happening that I probably should have told you. Hey, this
You
is
could have
not
clued
happening.
us in on it.
That's
Let us
right.
know.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Okay,
all it
I
took.
apologize. Now,
Bad communication. You're like the Jerry Jones of sports radio.
Well, just for the show.
Bad
for the
communicator.
Show. For the show. I am 100% open to watching it again. I'm cool with that.
That takes away a little bit of the magic.
Now, I don't have the inflatable or anything like that or a projection screen, so I'll have to buy that.
So how are we going to watch it?
Well, I would have had it arranged if that was the plan, which obviously I never communicated that it wasn't the plan. Okay, well, the Rankum.
Love this golf stuff. Huh?
That Rankum series is coming up next after CeCe has this from Vivid Seats.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination.